What's up, jailbreak fans? Smoking Guns here with another iOS 9 Cydia tweak video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing SpringBoard tweaks on my iPhone 5C. I'm running iOS 9.02, jailbroken with the Pangu jailbreak. Alright folks, well, let's jump right into this. So the first thing that I want to cover is the theme that I'm using. This theme is called Modern Style. Modern Style is a free theme in the Zod repo, and it is quite nice actually. It doesn't cover every app, but it doesn't change them all that much that you notice. They still look pretty good against the stock icons that aren't themed, like the music and the iTunes. They look pretty good. You know, all in all, it's fairly nice, and it does customize the all of the stock iOS except for the music, obviously. But that is Modern Style. Alright, so then the first tweak that I want to go over is Springtomize 3. Springtomize 3 customizes everything on the device. What I'm using it for here is I've resized the icons, I've hidden the labels, I've added 5 icons to the dock, and I've given it that cover flow effect. I actually really like that cover flow effect in the dock, especially. Throw an extra icon in there in the middle. It spaces it out quite nicely, actually. That is Springtomize 3. It also does so many other things. It is a paid tweak, and it's worth every penny. So the next tweak that I want to go over here is iWidgets. iWidgets allows you to add widgets to the SpringBoard. This widget that I've got here is called Search Widget, and it just adds a Google search bar right to your home screen. So I just type right there, I hit the send button. I can even actually speak to Google now. If I had the Google app, I could do that, but I don't. So you have to have the Google app for that. But I can just type right in here, hit the search. Let's just say whatever, and then hit done. Hit search. And it takes me right into the Safari app, and it searches for whatever I was just typing there. The fact IU. It's probably not going to find. Oh, look at that. Random facts. Isn't that swell? So that is the search widget. I also have another widget, and this is called New X8 iWidgets. And it adds the time in a nice little pop-out sort of sidebar, and it gives you the time and date right there. So I have hidden in my status bar the time with movable 9. So these are iWidgets. They're really nice. There's tons of them out there. You can get all different kinds. You can add clocks and weather and all different things. It's really nice. All you got to do is hold on your screen, and it pops up your menu, and you can throw in anything you want, like that little guy right there. So then I just move him, and I can put this little skull right there, and away I go, just like that. That is iWidgets. Now this little guy here will drain your battery, so I don't recommend keeping him on all the time. Alright, the next tweak that I want to go over is this little guy right here. This tweak is called AppDrawer. AppDrawer is an Android style app switcher or app locator. This is found on all the Android devices. It's just a quick access to all of your applications, and you can set favorite ones over on this side, and it's all customizable in the settings app. It's really nice. I actually kind of like it. My wife has the LG G4, and you know, that's quite a handy little button to have there. That is AppDrawer. The next tweak that I want to go over here is Barrel. This has been around for a long time. It's really nice. It adds good animations. You can customize. You can do random things. Just scrolling between each page like that. It adds nice effects. A lot of people actually enjoy that. That's the first thing they notice about the iPhone. That is Barrel. The next tweak that I want to go over here is Anchor. Anchor, what it does is it gives you the ability to lock the apps in place. That's the only way that I would be able to put that search bar there with no apps behind it. So what I've done is I've moved the rows down, and that row of icons is no longer there, but these don't move. So they stay right in their place, just like I have these folders right here. That is called Anchor. It's a really nice tweak. It's good for customizing, and especially if you have things like this on the side where you don't want your app icons to get in the way. It doesn't really interfere. I can still tap on my phone and it opens my phone, but you know, with that there, you still want to be able to see your clock. So that is Anchor. So the next tweak that I want to go over here is BlurryBadges. So you can notice that I have badges on these folders and my apps. Now what BlurryBadges does is it changes the color of the badge, that bright red obnoxious notification badge that Apple seems to think we all like. This changes it so it's a little bit more subtle. It adds the background of the app icon to the badge color. Doesn't stick out as much. You can still see that there's a notification, but it isn't blinding you with that bright red beam of light. That's BlurryBadges. Now I'm going to run through these next ones fairly quick. These are a few force touch features that I've added to the SpringBoard. The first one is Forcy, which gives me the ability to force touch on basically every icon and every app there is. It adds the force touch ability to older devices. The next one is called RevealMenu. RevealMenu is for the settings app, so it adds customization to the safe mode, power, respring, and reboot. It's really handy to have. Just a quick little force touch there. I can go into safe mode and delete anything that's giving me problems. Shortcuts. Shortcuts is another force touch, and it adds features to all of the other apps that weren't included in the Forcy force touch. So basically every app with shortcuts is now force touch. Now the next tweak that I want to show you is a new tweak actually, and it's called Lautus. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And what it does is it adds this clear catch file to the force touch, and it adds that to every icon that has catch files. So you just tap on it and it clears your catch files just like that from that app. It's really handy to have, especially if you're tinkering around. The next tweak that I want to go over is Tactful. Tactful adds the 3D touch to Cydia icon or Cydia app. It adds the ability to add repos, search, and there's also that clear catch, that Lautus Lautus, yes, Lautus. So that's Tactful. That gives you the 3D touch on the Cydia app. Now the next one I want to go over is Bunny. Bunny gives you the 3D touch ability on your app or message conversations. So if you just do a quick little force touch, you can pop that up. It gives you the message right there. You can reply to it just like that. So you gotta swipe up. Gives you a quick replies in here, custom message, swipe down just to get out of it. It's actually really nice. It gives you a little, instead of having to open up the whole message, you can just do a quick reply right there with a nice little force touch. Now the last tweak that I want to go over here is a tweak called FastShare. FastShare you have to set up with an activator gesture. I have a swipe on the bottom of my screen, and it gives you the ability to do a quick post to Facebook, your messages, or your Twitter. You just tap on that. It will give you a quick post, this right to your timeline, and away you go. It's actually really nice. It gives you quick access to your social media right there. All right, folks. Well, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm sorry I had to try to get through this really fast. I had a lot of tweaks to go over. I try to keep these down as short as possible so that way it's interesting. All right, folks, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I do work hard on these videos and I am trying to keep them going. So hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Till next time, peace out.